Why should everyone have an annual eye exam? Various diseases can be detected early through a comprehensive eye exam. At Connor Smith Eye Center, the doctors look for signs or symptoms for various diseases, not just for the eyes. Through an eye exam, you are able to detect diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, tumors, and stroke. Do not delay. Call Connor Smith Eye Center today for an eye exam. 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
The Seymour Lady Owls have opened the season going 2-1. And after a 10-day layoff, they are on the road tonight at Batesville. Hello, everyone. Curt Nichols courtside as we bring you Lady Owls basketball on 99.3 WZZB. Tonight's game was originally scheduled for Friday, but due to Batesville's success in the state football playoffs, it was moved to tonight, which has given Lady Owls head coach Jason Longmire the opportunity for additional practice time before the season resumes. Seymour opened up with a dominant 58-8 win over a young Salem ball club on November 9th. They followed that up by a tough matchup against a very good Silver Creek team on November 15th, as Lady Owls dropped that contest by a final score of 55-28. Seymour then bounced back the very next night as they handed Class 3A Greenwood a 54-42 loss on the road. Tonight, the schedule continues with Seymour's second road game of the year, as they will match up against the Batesville Lady Bulldogs. Lady Owls have had Batesville's number of late, having won the last 7, including a 5-point win last year, November 17th, 50-45. Lady Bulldogs are under third-year head coach Mitchell Taylor. They're 2-2 on the year, with wins over Triton Central and South Dearborn, while suffering losses to New Pal and most recently North Decatur, 52-47. Offensively, Batesville is averaging 50.3 points per game and give up 39.3, while Seymour has a nearly identical points differential, scoring 46.7 points and giving up 35 points per game. All things considered, tonight should be a good matchup as the 2-1 Seymour Lady Owls are on the road taking on the 2-2 Batesville Lady Bulldogs. After this timeout, we'll talk with Seymour Lady Owls head coach Jason Longmire. You're listening to Seymour Lady Owls basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank, wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
And we're here with Lady Owls basketball coach Jason Longmire here today as the Lady Owls are on the road at Batesville. Seymour coming in at 2-1, Batesville coming in at 3-2 on the year. And Coach, this series goes back a number of years. Of late, the Lady Owls have pretty much had their way, although some competitive games of late, winning the last 7 in a row. Tonight should be a good ball game here on the road.
Yeah, we've had our way, but not from the standpoint of running away and hiding. These have all been close games the last 5-6 years, and we expect that to be the same in here tonight. And we got a challenge ahead of us. This is a big team. They start 3 kids over 5'10", and everybody they play wants to get in the post. So we're going to have to be locked in today on what we're doing on the defensive end.
Well, it's always a very well-coached ball club. They play hard, and it certainly is a good test for your Lady Owls here at this juncture of the season.
It is, and they got a recipe for their success, and we just got to make sure that doesn't happen tonight. They want to turn you over with their press. With that, they want to score. They want to pound you on the offensive glass, and we can't let them do that, and they want to win the paint. So we got to keep them out of there. And, I think if we do those three things well defensively tonight, and we do a good job taking care of the ball, then we got a good shot of coming in here and getting out of here with a win.
The Lady Bulldogs have a pair of sophomores here in 5'10", Sydney Campbell, 5'10", Madeline Haskamp, that's really come in and contributed for this ball club, and that's really helped make them into a well-rounded squad.
I think what makes them well-rounded is they're not relying on one person every night. They're 11-5, 9-8, 8-7, and so you look down and they got a lot of kids averaging somewhere around 7 or slightly above that, which makes it hard to deal with. And so you can't concentrate on just 1 or 2 kids. But they do. They got their kids that we know we got to make sure that we stop. 23 and 20 are playing really well for them right now. 10 is a scorer and a very aggressive player. But they get their points in specific ways, and we just got to be locked in defensively and make sure we don't let that happen.
Well, 3 games into the season, Coach, talk about this Lady Owls ball club. It would seem that you would want to parallel that of Batesville as far as having some threats all around each position. And so far you've had some points production from several spots on the floor. Not afraid to put a 3 ball up either.
Yeah, well, we got to shoot it better. I think our biggest issue right now has just been offensively. We've not let the offense take place. It's, the first look we get, we take instead of working hard to get a better look. And so we've spent a lot of time with that since our last outing against Greenwood and really focused on trying to get better offense and better shots. And with a lot of these games we got coming up, it's not going to do us any favor to come down, shoot the ball off one pass. You look at Saturday against Greensburg. If we do that there, then we get ran out of the building. So we got to be better with our offense of running it and being patient and getting better looks.
Well, you had an ample amount of time off here since the Greenwood game. Talk about how you utilize that time, plenty of practice time, and the opportunity to really hone in on some of the things that need work here.
Yeah, a lot of what we just talked about, and it's offensive discipline. And it's kids doing a better job of understanding their roles and what they need to do and what they need to bring to us in order for us to be successful each night. And then defensively, we just got to keep getting better. We weren't very good defensively against Greenwood, and a big part of that is we had a lot of fouls and we gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. Well, if we do that here tonight, it's going to be hard for us to get out of here with a win. So we got to do a better job moving our feet, keeping kids in front of us and without the reaching.
Well, Coach, it should be a good game tonight. Another great matchup here as Lady Owls are on the road here to take on Batesville. Good luck tonight.
Yep, looking forward to it. Thanks.
Coach Jason Longmire on the pregame show. We'll come back. We'll have a look at the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to Lady Owls basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
And good evening from Batesville High School. It's Lady Owls basketball here on WZZB. Curt Nichols here courtside tonight, bringing you all the play-by-play. Well, let's get right at it here as we'll take a look at the starting lineups here. Seymour coming in 2-1 on the year. Batesville at 3-2. Starting at one guard for the Lady Owls will be Claire Skaggs, a 5'2 junior, 3.7 points, 2.3 rebounds. She'll be joined by Emmy Munson. She's a 5'8 junior, 7.7 points and 2.7 rebounds on the year. Kenzie Gagner, a guard, a 5'7 senior. She's scoring 8 points per game and 1.3 boards. She'll be joined by Greer Henry, a forward for Seymour, a 5'7 senior, 4.3 points and 4.3 rebounds on the year. And Sophie Skidmore, a 5'8 junior, 10.3 points to lead this ball club to go along with 3.7 rebounds. Again, Seymour coached by Jason Longmire. He's in his 13th year at Seymour High School. That's a look at the Lady Owls 2-1 on the year. And now the Batesville Lady Bulldogs 3-2 coming into tonight's game, coming off of a win against South Ripley, 42-27. They will start Nora Whiteman. She's a 5'4 sophomore, one guard. Caitlin Kathman, a 5'8 sophomore at a guard. In addition, it will be Sophie Gassel, a 5'10 senior, as she's listed as a guard, but that's a pretty big guard right there in Gassel. A forward, Sydney Campbell, she's a 5'10 sophomore. And Madeline Haskap, she also a 5'10 sophomore. So some big people in this lineup for Batesville, as they have three people at 5'10, with Gassel, Haskap, and Campbell, joined by the backcourt of Kathman and Whiteman. So, again, that's a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. Curt Nichols here with you this evening as Jay Hubbard covering Seymour boys basketball as they open tonight against Corydon Central on the road. And so plenty of basketball here for you in the state of Indiana on this fine evening. And happy Thanksgiving from all of our crew here at WZZB. Lady Owls in their road uniforms, purple and white trim, and Lady Bulldogs white with blue, as Seymour will be going from my right to left, and it will be Sophie Skidmore going up against the 5'10 Madeline Heskamp. The ball's in the air, and it will be controlled by Batesville, and Seymour right away will drop back defensively as they'll match up in a man-to-man to start tonight's ball game. Across the top, here's Kathman. She's matched up against Skidmore. Right wing it goes. Now down underneath, getting low is Kathman. She spins in the paint. Little scoop underhand pass goes to the baseline, and they'll kick it out to the left corner. No good. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Madeline Heskamp. So Lady Bulldogs will miss fire here from three-point range early. And now Lady Owls will face full court pressure here as Skidmore will bring it down the floor. As just like Seymour, Batesville will go into man-to-man. Skidmore still across the midcourt strike. Now they'll get it ahead over to Henry. Henry will give it up. Now coming to it is Gagner in between circles. Gagner on the dribble on the right wing. Reverses course now. Still with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Skidmore in the right corner. Now Seymour will get it to Munson out top. Seymour being patient here on the opening possession. Now here's Skidmore. She'll give it away to Gagner. Three on the way. No. And the rebound fought for inside as Skidmore comes up with the basketball. And Seymour will reload here. Now Skidmore is doubled up in the corner. They'll have to get it away. Munson underneath the skip pass. Good. Emmy Munson open scoring for the Lady Owls. And it's an early 2-0 lead. And now down the court comes Batesville as, again, Seymour really attacking the basketball at all positions. Now a runner from in the paint, no. Rebound fought for inside, goes to Seymour as Munson comes up with the basketball. And now here come the Lady Owls as Skidmore will dribble it in, back it out now in between circles. They'll go to the right wing. Here's Gagner. Gagner will hand it off to Henry. Greer with the basketball. She'll give it up right away over to Claire Skaggs. Skaggs with her first touch of the ball game. Skaggs gives it up to Skidmore. Good patience once again by the Lady Owls as now they'll skip past, breaking to the bucket, putting up off of the rim. No, it was Henry as she misses one from point-blank range, and the rebound goes to Batesville. A good look at it there as Henry released from the free throw line and took it in stride, couldn't get it to go. And now here's Batesville on the attack looking for their first points of the ball game. On the dribble here is Gassel. She's backing it in against Munson. Now she'll take it across the top as Seymour denies once again. She'll hand it off to Kathman. Kathman on the dribble, left side. Now she goes right-hand dribble. A runner puts it up off of the underneath side of the rim. No good. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. So the first foul of the ball game will belong to Seymour's Kinsey Gagner. And now Caitlin Kathman, a 5'8 sophomore, will stand in here as she looks to get her Batesville Ball Club on the scoreboard. Free throw up, and it's good. Kathman, a chance to tie the score at 2s here with 5:34 left in period number 1. Kathman eyes it, launches, and it's good again. This is always a good free throw shooting ball club in Batesville. Seymour now across the midcourt stripe as Munson gets it across the logo in the middle. Now she'll give it up. Here's Henry. Henry on top. They'll go to left corner. Gagner can't find anything. She'll dribble it out to the middle, hand it off to Skidmore. Now they'll go to the right side with Skaggs. Skaggs working on Whiteman. That's a good matchup. Whiteman 5'4", Skaggs at 5'2". Now here's Henry. She starts to put up a three and then shuffles her feet. She travels with the basketball. And that's the first Lady Owl turnover of the basketball game. Well, settle in for a good one here at Batesville tonight. Again, the score 2 apiece here in the early going. 5:03 left, period number 1. Across the court comes Whiteman, and she'll give it inside. And now uncontested and releasing was Caitlin Kathman. And she dribbles with her left hand all the way down and puts it in. And nobody rotated over to cut her off. And it's a 4-2 lead for Batesville. And now Seymour trying to answer. Here's Skidmore in the paint. Dumps it, try to find Henry, and the ball goes right into the hands of Whiteman. That'll be a turnover by the Lady Owls. And Whiteman down the floor again. She'll be fouled on the way. It'll be a bump foul on Seymour. Let's check it here. It might have been Skaggs on a reach-in. Let's check it. Instead, it'll be Kinsey Gagner. That's her second. And so Seymour real quickly will bring in Abby Oddie as Gagner with those 2 fouls will have to come out of this ballgame with 4:31 left here in period number 1. Batesville looking to inbound the basketball now. They'll get it out on top. Here is Kathman. She's on the dribble, working on Oddie inside. Nice block from behind, but Oddie is called by the back official, or the official underneath, and instead, it will be Greer Henry that picked it up. Greer might have got her on the front side there. Oddie definitely did not as she was trailing and got a hand on the basketball. First free throw by Kathman is no good. That's their first miss of the evening. As Batesville 2 of 3 from the stripe so far. Seymour has not had the opportunity to go to the charity stripe yet. And now the second free throw here by Kathman. This time it's long. And the rebound fought for inside, knocked out of bounds, and it will be Seymour basketball. There's a colossal battle down to the left baseline as the ball shot off to the left. And one Seymour player and 2 Batesville players went hustling after that one, and Seymour got the benefit there. Lady Owls now working it down the floor. 4:20 left here, period number 1. 4-2 Batesville. Skidmore on the dribble, right side on her horse. She'll give it away to Skaggs. Now on top it goes to Henry. Henry goes right back to Skidmore on the right wing. Skidmore. And now an offensive foul, a blocking foul on the Lady Owls. That was away from the basketball underneath. And I believe that was Greer Henry that got whistled. Yes, it was. Now let's check it here. The scoreboard shows that's her first foul. Now they'll go ahead and give that to Oddie, so they made a correction there. So that's Oddie's first, team's fourth. And so now the Lady Owls will drop back defensively. Now a runner from the right side, banking it in. A nice move by Kathman. She has 6 points, and it's a 6-2 lead by Batesville. Skidmore will try to answer here on the dribble, backs it out. And now right side to Henry. Henry gives it up to Oddie. Now back over to Skaggs. On top back to Munson. Now here's Henry with the basketball. Skaggs to Skidmore. Skidmore goes into the left corner with Munson. Nothing there as Batesville really swung the bucket. Skidmore started to go with the 3 ball, did a head fake, and then started her move. That was a pretty tight call there. as that will be Seymour's third turnover here in period number 1. Lady Owls down by a score of 6-2. Emmy Munson opened the scoring for the ball game inside with a bucket for the Lady Owls. And the last 3 possessions have resulted in scoring for Batesville. Now they'll post up inside. This is Campbell with the basketball, and it'll be a possession arrow as Campbell's tied up nicely by the Lady Owls. And I believe that might have been Skidmore that got a hand on the basketball. So that's the first turnover by Batesville here in tonight's contest. 3 minutes left here, period number 1, 6-2 Batesville, as Henry will bring it down the floor. Surveys the defense. They'll go to the left wing over to Audie. Now cross court to Skidmore. Skidmore now trying to find a seam on the dribble. Still on the dribble. She'll take it around the top between the legs dribble now and backs it out. Now over to Audie. Audie will scoop it over into the hands of Henry. And the Lady Owls will reset here. Here's Munson down the left side of the lane. She backs in. Little right-hander puts it up off of the mark wide. And the rebound goes to Batesville. Seymour not shooting well here. They're 1 of 4 from the floor, 25%. Now the ball knocked loose, turnover. Here is Audie down the floor, blocked from behind, and that will go into the hands of Skaggs. And now a 3-ball on the way by Munson. That's off of the mark. And so nothing doing there. Seymour had 2 good opportunities to score, couldn't do anything with that. And now they'll go the other way, and getting bumped by Skidmore is Sydney Campbell. And let's see if it's before the shot. That'll be Skidmore's first, and it doesn't matter because that will be the 15th foul on the Lady Owls, sending to the line Sydney Campbell, the 5'10 sophomore. Campbell takes aim now and gets her first point of the ball game. It's a 7-2 lead by Batesville. Checking in now for the Lady Bulldogs, Marley Obermeyer. Checking out of this contest is Madeline Haskamp. Now free throw number 2 by Campbell in the air, good again. Campbell with 2 points, Kathman with 6. And it's an 8-2 lead by Batesville. Here's Henry at the top of the circle. She'll give it off to Munson. The Lady Owls have really had to struggle to get any kind of a look at the goal here tonight, as this Batesville defense has really been crazy. Now backside, here is Audie as she gets a cross-court pass from Skidmore up and in, as Abby Audie gets a field goal and Seymour to within 4 at 8-4. Nice job as Audie snuck in on the right baseline underneath, and now the Lady Bulldogs answer with a turnover. And so Seymour making a little run here with 1:20 left here in period number 1. Now Emmy Followell will check in. She'll give Greer Henry a breather. Again with 1:20 left here, period number 1. Lady Owls will get it into Skidmore. Skidmore walks it up the floor with 1:15 left in the period. Skidmore now on her horse down the right side. She'll pull up from the right baseline, puts it up. No, she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. She challenged Sophie Gassell and drew the body. That's the first Lady Bulldog foul of the evening. And that will send Skidmore to the free throw line, as I believe this is her first attempt at a free throw this year based on the statistics I have, and it's put up and in. Now Skidmore, the 5'8 junior, second free throw long, and the rebound run down by Followell. The Lady Owls will reload here. Now Followell pulls it down, puts it up. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Nice heads-up play by Emmy Followell as she comes down for rebound and then goes right in and gets hacked by Nora Weideman. That's her first, team second. And so the Lady Owls the opportunity here to pull to within 1, with Followell having a couple of free throws coming her way here. Free throw number 1, good. Followell with her first point of the ball game. Pulls Seymour to within 2 at 8-6. And now the second free throw. It's on the way. That's wide of the mark, and the rebound goes to Batesville. Inside of 1 minute left here in period number 1. On the dribble, down the left side is Giselle. Giselle on the left wing, now releasing down low and hit it in stride off of the mark. No, as Overmeyer couldn't get it to go. She missed a bunny from underneath, and the rebound goes to the Lady Owls as Skaggs drills a three ball from the right wing. Claire Skaggs with a three, and Seymour takes the lead here with 39.6 seconds left on the scoreboard. So a check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It reads Seymour 9, Batesville 8. We'll be back with more action. You're listening to Seymour Lady Owls basketball.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center this Saturday, Confederate Railroad. JacksonLiveandEvents.com.
Claire Skaggs three ball gives the Lady Owls their second lead of the evening at 9-8. They led it 2-0. And so with 39 seconds left here in period number one, Seymour drops back defensively here. Lady Owls come back nicely here in the closing 2 minutes of period number one. Now on the dribble on the right side is Giselle. She'll give it up. That's another turnover by Batesville as Seymour's defense turns it up a notch here. And now Skidmore across the midcourt stripe with 18 seconds now. Lady Owls trying to be patient here as Audie with the basketball on the right wing on top to Munson. Munson on the dribble with 9 seconds left. Now it's go time. Here's Skidmore with the basketball. She'll step back. Long three on the way by Skidmore. Wide of the mark. No. And now at the buzzer as Batesville unable to get a shot off there. And so that's the way this first period ends. A check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. The Lady Owls lead this one. It's Seymour 9, Batesville 8. You're listening to Seymour Basketball on WZZB.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Back at Batesville, where the Lady Owls have taken a 9-8 lead after getting down by a score of 8-2. Lady Owls come right back and score the next 7 points in this ball game. And so Batesville now will open up with the basketball. Down the right side is Caitlin Kathman as she stutter steps. Now she'll pull up the right baseline. No, rebound goes to Henry for Seymour. Lady Owls' intensity has really picked up here in this ball game. Henry takes it down the right side. Gives it off to Skidmore. Left wing it goes over to Followell. Followell dumps it inside as going to the floor now is Skidmore, and she's bumped from behind in a nice gesture of sportsmanship by Madeline Haskamp, who picked up that foul. Oh, no, they're going to give it to Caitlin Kathman. So that's Kathman's first, team's first of the period. Lady Owls really starting to move well away from the basketball here. As Henry gets it into Skidmore. Skidmore on the left wing. She's met by Haskamp, who has a decidedly substantial height differential at 5'10". Now Skidmore still with the basketball. Cross court. Here's Followell in between circles now. Followell working, splits a defender as goes up, kicks it out. Here's Skidmore from the right baseline, and she's fouled on the play once again. And Madeline Haskamp this time did get the personal. That's her first and the team's second. So Seymour will bring the ball in baseline right as they'll look. Followell still looking. Now skip pass right into the hands of Campbell. That'll be a Lady Owls turnover as will go the other way. Now on the left wing here is Obermeyer. Obermeyer on the dribble on top to Kathman. Kathman is met by Audie. Or excuse me, that's Kennedy Burnett into the ball game. Now inside, here's a runner by Campbell, wide of the mark. Skidmore with the rebound. The Lady Owls wanting to run here. And now they'll go to the right side here as here Henry with the basketball. Now here's Audie on the right wing. Pulls it down. Straight away, three on the way by Henry. Good. Here, Henry with a three ball. And Seymour out to a 4-point lead at 12-8. He was wide open at the top of the key, and Burgess splashed that one. And Seymour again taking the lead here. Now down underneath is Campbell. She'll spin, and they'll have to kick it right back out. Three on the way by Kathman. She answers with a three ball. A little kick out there to Kathman, wide open on the left side. She has 9, and it's a 12-11 lead for Seymour. We've got a good one tonight here on WZZB. Glad to have you along for Seymour Lady Owls basketball. Curt Nichols here courtside, bringing you all the play-by-play here from Batesville. Right corner goes Skidmore. Skidmore on the dribble now. She'll back it out. Directing traffic now as Hascam comes out to say hello. Now Skidmore, she'll take it all the way in. A runner off of the side of the rim. No. Rebound inside goes over to Audie. And Burnett, and she'll run it down, and the Lady Owls will reset here. Skidmore once again with the basketball. Left wing. Dribbles it out, loops it inside. Here's Henry in the paint, kicks it out. Three on the way, short, as Lady Owls couldn't get it to go down as they come up with a rebound now in the transition. Skidmore all the way down the right side with the runner, puts it up and in. Lady Owls just really scrappy there as they come off of a turnover by Batesville to convert in Seymour by 3. And now the ball tapped out of bounds as, again, Seymour is really in a good rhythm at this juncture of the ball game, but 5:09 left here in period number 2. Batesville will inbound the basketball from the side court. Gassell looking, now gets it into the hands of Weideman on top. Weideman is met by Burnett. Here's a free ball right wing. Good. Marley Obermeyer gets loose with a free ball, and this team can shoot the basketball. If you're not careful, they can go on a run here, and Lady Owls will really need to be careful on the perimeter in that regard. See how Seymour answers here. Right side, it goes over to Burnett. Burnett on the dribble. She'll cross-court it over to Skidmore. Skidmore in between circles. Once again, I really like Seymour's patience here they've displayed here this evening. Now, right side, Henry. Burnett at the free throw line. She'll get it right back to Skidmore. He now will back it out and reset the Lady Owls offense here. 4:21 left here, period number 2. We're tied at 14 apiece. Here's Burnett in the left corner looking for some help, and it will be a quick timeout by Lady Owls head coach Jason Longmire. We'll step away. The Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. We're tied here at Batesville. Lady Owls 14 and Batesville 14.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
The Lady Owls and Batesville knotted up for 14 apiece here. This could be a rematch from a year ago, in which that was a 5-point ball game at LSG. Seymour winning that one November 17th, 50-45, and this is a tight one here tonight. Lady Owls with the basketball out of the timeout. Munson in the paint now. She'll spin. She'll have to give it up. Burnett now down the left side. Left-hand dribble backs it out. And now here's Henry. Henry will give it up. There's Skaggs. Skaggs on the right side. As again, the defenders come swarming over to greet her. And now it'll be Henry cross-court over to Burnett once again on the left wing. Burnett shovels it over to Munson. And now back to Henry. And Followell ends up with the basketball. Lady Owls searching for a seam here and handling the ball nicely, I might add. Only 4 turnovers here. Now here's Followell. She'll go to the rack hard. A runner off of the side. No good. Ball goes to the floor. Skidmore comes up with the rebound. Kicks it out. Claire Skaggs with the basketball. Nearly launched a three and pulls it down. And now Skaggs will spin at the free throw line. Ball tipped. That'll be a Lady Owls turnover. Going all the way down is Campbell. She'll put it up high off the glass. No, she misses it. And Munson comes up with the rebound. Now at the other end, as Burnett tried to do a touch pass as Followell released on the right baseline, and that's tipped out of bounds, and will be Seymour basketball. So checking out is Followell as Skidmore checks back in after a brief breather there. 3:03 left here. Again, still tied at 14 apiece here in period number 2. Left corner, Skidmore with the basketball now on top. She'll back it out onto the Batesville logo, and now Henry will shovel it over to Munson, and now Munson across the lane puts one up from 15 on a runner off of the mark. Rebound goes to Batesville as Kenzie Gagner checks into the ball game as well on that last time out with those 2 fouls as Coach Longmire rolling the dice a little bit with the sharpshooting senior and Kenzie Gagner. Across the top now, here's Kathman. She'll take it inside, shovels it up off of the Lady Owls as I believe Skidmore got a hand on that basketball. Tipped out of bounds, and it will be Batesville bring it in from the side court, and now returning to the lineup is Abby Otte as Munson will check out. That's a good piece of coaching there as Munson really looked like she was winded. Now they'll get it in right wing into the hands of Weidman. Right side now. Here's Gassell. Skips it inside now. The ball tipped once again out of bounds by Seymour. Starting to make her move was Haskamp. And again, it was Skidmore as those quick hands tapped it out of bounds. And once again, Batesville will bring it in underneath the own basket. Quickly inside now, and they'll shove it in. Putting up as Campbell, as she scores, she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line with a chance for +1. Getting a hand on in there was Claire Skaggs as she commits her first personal. And so Sydney Campbell, the 5'10 sophomore, looking for her 5th point of the ball game, and she shoots wide, and the rebound run out of bounds, nearly out of bounds. Instead, it's tipped into the hands of Batesville, and now a cutter to the bucket, and scoring is Sophie Gassell, and she's fouled. So not a whole lot going right there as Batesville cashing in a lot of chips on this floor, trip down the floor here. That's the 3rd foul on Kenzie Gagner. So Gagner will check out now as Munson will check back in. And a look of frustration on the face of Coach Jason Longmire. Free throw in the air. Once again, it's good. Sophie Gassell with 3 points. And it's a 5-point lead by Batesville at 19-14. Lady Owls are scoreless here in period number 2. Here is Skaggs. In the backcourt now, reverses course between the legs dribble. Cross court goes over to Otte. Now Henry. Henry on the left wing to Skidmore on top. 1:47 left here to the half. And now down the right side is Henry, a runner. She'll challenge. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Here, Henry making some things happen there. She went to the bucket hard with a runner down the right side. Sydney Campbell now picks up her first, team's 3rd. And now Henry at the charity stripe, shooting 33.3%. First free throw is wide. And now the 5'7 senior, the opportunity here with a second free throw coming her way. Chance for redemption here. Free throw number 2 doesn't get the roll. So the score will hold at 19-14 in favor of Batesville. Here's a big trip down the floor by the Lady Bulldogs with 1:32 left here in period number 2. Left wing, it goes to Campbell. Campbell on top over to Kathman. Kathman working on Otte. Otte digging in there on top. Kathman still on the dribble. Now they'll go high post. Ball tip momentarily coming up with his Weideman. She's cut off on the right baseline by Skaggs. Cross court it goes to Kathman at the free throw line. Now they'll get it to Weideman on the right wing. Ball knocked loose and tipped out of bounds, and it will be Batesville basketball. Tell you what, Abby Otte was getting after it defensively there as it was a battle between Audie and Kathman, and the ball went off of Abby's fingertips, and Batesville inbounds the basketball. Now inside, here's Gassell. She gets loose underneath, puts it up and in. Gassell just muscled her way underneath and used that height advantage at 5'10", and she played like a senior there, scoring her 5th point of the ball game. And it's a 7-point lead by Batesville at 21-14. 46 seconds left here in the period, and Seymour will answer by throwing it into the backcourt out of bounds. That will be the Lady Owls' 6th turnover. And hand it right back to this Batesville ball club, something that Coach Jason Longmire said you just can't do against this team. .35 seconds left here, period number 2. Kathman taking her time. Gassell, now she'll just hold it out on the left wing. Audie inching her way toward her. Now she'll go out and challenge. They'll get it right back to Kathman. Kathman working on Skaggs with 22 seconds. They'll go back to the left side. Gassell once again back to Kathman across court. High post, it goes to Haskamp at the free throw line. Here's a three on the way from the right wing. No. And the rebound run down inside, tipped out of bounds. It will be Batesville basketball. It was Skaggs in a battle. Now they give it to Seymour. So it was tipped out of bounds by Haskamp as Maddie was going at it with Skidmore. And now Seymour with 6 seconds left. Skidmore the basketball. Long three on the way by Skidmore. Good! Sophie Skidmore at the buzzer with a 3 ball to pull Seymour to within 4 here at the halfway mark. A check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It's Batesville 21, Seymour 17. We'll start the Prosperity Financial Halftime Show coming up next right here on your home for Lady Owl Sports, 99.3 WZZB.
Since 1900, J.C. Bank has been committed to giving back. That's why we're thrilled to support our local high school sports teams. J.C. Bank supports young athletes, helping them reach their potential. Because when our local teams succeed, our communities thrive. For over a century, J.C. Bank has provided top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the J.C. Bank difference. Or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The doctors at Connor Smith Eye Center in Seymour are proud to have cared for the vision needs of the community since 1998. From children to senior citizens, from a first eye exam to specialized eye care, Connor Smith Eye Center is here for you. Don't miss your yearly exam. Make your appointment today. Connor Smith Eye Center, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Welcome back to Batesville, where it's halftime here as a big Sophie Skidmore 3 ball with a few seconds left here in period number 2 pulls the Lady Owls to within 4 at 21-17. This is the Prosperity Financial Halftime Show, and let's take a look at the stats for tonight's game here at the halfway mark. First, for Batesville, 21 points on the board as Lady Bulldogs are led in scoring here this evening by Kaylin Kathman. She has 9 points, a 3 ball, as well as 4 points inside the arc and a couple of free throws. A nice, well-rounded evening so far by Kaylin Kathman for Batesville. In addition, other scorers for the Lady Bulldogs. Sydney Campbell with 4 points. That came as a result of a field goal and 2 free throws. Sophie Gassell into the scoring column. She has 5 points here tonight. A couple of field goals to go along with 1 free throw. And to round out the scoring, it was Marley Obermeyer with Batesville's second 3-ball of the evening, as she has 3 here at the halfway mark. Taking a look at some of the statistics under the hood here. Overall, Batesville was 7 of 14 from the floor. Rather impressive as they go 50%. Inside the arc, they were 5 of 10. And you might guess, just as a result of pure algebra and mathematics from three-point land, they also were 50% at 2 of 4. So quite honestly, a 50% shooting ball club here tonight as Batesville goes 5 of 8 from the free throw line at 62.5%. The Lady Bulldogs, they turned it over 6 times here in the first 2 periods of play, and they pulled down 9 rebounds here tonight. Well, we'll come back as the Prosperity Financial halftime show continues. You're listening to Seymour Lady Owls basketball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank, wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
And we're back here at Batesville as the Prosperity Financial halftime show continues. Let's take a look now at the Lady Owls scoring here in tonight's ball game. Once again, Seymour down here at halftime, 21-14 to Batesville. Lady Owls led in scoring here so far this evening by Sophie Skidmore's 6 points in tonight's ball game. That included that big 3-ball just before time expired in period number 2 that really swung the momentum back Seymour's way. As Skidmore has 6 points, a 3-ball, and as well as a field goal and a free throw here tonight for the Lady Owls. In addition, just going down the lineup here, Claire Skaggs with a 3-ball to her credit. In addition, it was Emmy Munson. She scores 2 points for Seymour, as does Abby Oddie, both of those players with field goals apiece. In addition, Greer Henry with a 3-ball for the Lady Owls. And then to round out the scoring, Emmy Followell, as a result of a free throw with 1 point here in tonight's ball game. Taking a look at the shooting rather. Overall, the Lady Owls 6 of 17. They go 3 of 11 inside the arc and 3 of 6 from 3-point range. So Lady Owls certainly wanting to clean that up a bit here this evening. From the free throw line, Seymour 2 of 6 at 33.3%. So again, some good opportunities left there for the Lady Owls as they again find themselves down here by 4 at 21-17. And really hard-fought ball game here tonight. Let's take a look at the rebounding here. Both ball clubs pulling down 9 rebounds apiece. And likewise, both ball clubs with 6 rebounds apiece here tonight. So it doesn't get any more even than that in that regard. Again, as the Lady Owls and Batesville in a battle here at Batesville High School. Seymour took the lead at the end of the first period by a score of 9-8 after they got down 8-2. And then the Lady Bulldogs outscored the Lady Owls 13-8 in period number 2 to take a 21-17 lead here at halftime. Just checking the schedule now, the Lady Owls next in action as they will take on Bloomington South December 3rd at Lloyd Scott Gymnasium, and then a big game against Brownstown Central 2 nights later as they will take on the Lady Braves on December 5th. This has been the Prosperity Financial Halftime Show. Once again, the score here from Batesville. It's the Lady Bulldogs 21, the Lady Owls 17.
Long-term care, death, and disability create stress and grief that take a toll on you and your family. Let the professionals at Prosperity Financial create solutions that can aid and comfort you and your loved ones in these significant events. Visit Stan Tremoyan, Brian Covener, and Ryan Banner at 419 West 2nd Street, Seymour, or call 812-522-3180.
Securities offered through Parkland Securities, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Prosperity Financial is independent of Parkland Securities, LLC.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at BeattyInsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Back here at Batesville, where we're ready to get underway with third quarter action. Again, Lady Owls down by 4 at 21-17. Seymour will have Henry, Skidmore, Munson, Skaggs, and Gagner. So the starting five for the Lady Owls. Also the starting five on the floor for Batesville as Seymour will open third period play with the basketball. Again, glad to have you along on WZZB Sports presentation of Lady Owls basketball tonight from Batesville. Here's Munson bringing it across the floor for Seymour. Now Skidmore, a runner. She'll go up hard, and she's fouled on the way. That will be a floor foul. And so that will be, that might have been Haskamp that got her. Let's check here. That was Maddie Haskamp with her second, team's first. So right away, Lady Owls trying to get Skidmore more involved in the offense here. Now they'll answer by throwing it over the head of Munson from underneath the bucket. And the Lady Owls will open with a turnover here. And so Seymour will drop back defensively once again across the midcourt stripe. Here's Vitamin. Down the right side, she'll let a runner go, fouled on the way, and let's see if they get Skaggs here. That is in the act of shooting. That will send Nora Wiedemann to the free throw line. Claire Skaggs with her second, team's first of the period. Wiedemann, a 5'4" sophomore. First free throw on the way, that's good. As we alluded to earlier, a good shooting ball club from the free throw stripe here, although now I think about they shot 50% from the charity stripe. That won't help as the second free throw goes off the back of the iron, tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Batesville basketball. So Seymour got a hand on it, couldn't come down with it cleanly, and now the Lady Bulldogs will inbound at baseline left here. Looking, they'll loop it on top. Ball tipped out of the hands of Campbell. Now they'll have to reset here as Kaplan comes up with the basketball left side of Wiedemann. Wiedemann looking, skips it inside to Campbell. Campbell working on Henry. Henry, nice job inside. Now Campbell goes with the left hand and throws it out of bounds. Nice job of defense there by Henry as she didn't give anything up. That will be a turnover. And so both teams starting off with the opening possession turnovers here in period number 3. Skidmore down the right side. Now she's cut off, kicks it out to Skaggs. Skaggs will back it out, working on Wiedemann. Right side, it goes over to Skidmore. Skidmore on the dribble. Now she'll back it out. Skidmore keeps her dribble now, goes to the left wing. Now they'll get it on top to Henry. Henry tries to get it to Skidmore, who made a cut to the bucket. The ball tipped, and it will be Seymour basketball. Seymour trying to play a little high-low as they got it out on top, and then Skidmore made a cut right down the lane, and it was tipped out of bounds by Batesville alertly. Now Seymour will throw it away as Sydney Campbell takes it away. Foul on the play as that was ill-advised by the Lady Owls, Sophie Skidmore, as Campbell had a breakaway too. Skidmore picks up her second foul of the ball game, and that will send Sydney Campbell to the charity stripe. It was good aggressive play by Skidmore, but that was all she wrote, as Campbell really had a good position there as she answers by missing the first of 2 free throws. If you're just joining us, we have a nice one here at Batesville. It's Batesville 22, Seymour 17, and the second free throw by Campbell is good. 5 points for Sydney Campbell, and now Seymour will try to answer back. Munson down the floor on her horse, pulls back now. She'll go to the right side, still on the dribble. She'll take to the right baseline. Little runner off of the mark. No, and right into the hands of Heskamp. And Batesville back on the attack with Wiedemann. Wiedemann left wing, it goes over to Kathman. They'll pound it down low to Gassell. She's bumped from behind, and the foul on the Lady Owls. That might have been Munson that got her. And that will be Emmy's first, team's third. So Batesville will work it now. They'll get it inside to Kathman. Now they'll kick it loose. Ball knocked loose. Coming up with it is Skaggs. Skaggs down the floor. Trailer is Skidmore. Long drill away by Skidmore. Off of the mark. No. And the rebound tipped around off of Munson. And, well, they'll give it to Batesville. Oh, my. Yeah, well, all of the officials are in agreement. I certainly didn't see it that way. But nonetheless, Lady Owls retain possession here. Skidmore the basketball. Hollowell looking to come in here on the next timeout. And Skidmore puts it up as she goes to the bucket, splits the defenders, goes to the floor, and she'll go to the free throw line. Good aggressive play now as it will be, I believe, Obermeyer that picked up the foul. No, actually it was Sophie Gassell, her second, team second. So Skidmore at the free throw line now. Sophie has 6 points, and now make that 7. And now checking in is Followell. Checking out will be Munson for Seymour. What a good ball game here tonight. Seymour pulling to within 5 at 23-18. And Skidmore yet to launch the second of 2 free throws. It's in the air, and it's good again. Skidmore with 8, and it's Batesville by 4 at 23-19. Seymour goes to full court pressure now. They'll get it into Wiedemann. Now back to Gassell. Now out across the midcourt stripe to Heskamp. Now here's Wiedemann as she releases down the lane. She's bumped before the shot. And it may be Followell that got that one. Let's check it here. It'll be Emmy Followell with her first, team's fourth. And so the Lady Bulldogs will be shooting on the next free throw, and now a little wild shot and bumped is Campbell, and she'll go to the free throw line with 2 free throws. So fouls starting to pile up here as once again Emmy Followell, the guilty party, with her second personal. So Campbell waits a presentation of the basketball, and now it's in the air, and it's off of the mark. Sydney Campbell, 5'10", sophomore, as she and Grace Walter at 5'10", Madeline Heskamp at 5'10", and they have a 6-footer in Lydia Heskamp. So a lot of height on this squad here as Campbell makes the second of 2. And once again, it's a 5-point lead by Batesville at 24-19. Skidmore across the midcourt stripe now, standing on the Batesville logo. They'll go to the right side to Henry. Henry circles back in between circles once again as Skidmore on the right wing. As she'll hand it off to Followell. Dumps it down. Here's Henry underneath. Kicks it out to Skidmore. And the Lady Bulldogs responded well as they flashed to the basketball. Skidmore once again directing traffic. 5:31 left, period number 3. 24-19 Batesville. Henry, long 3 on the way. Good! Greer Henry, her second 3 ball of the night. And it's a 2-point game as Batesville in the lead at 24-22. Across midcourt stripe, Kathman, and now a reach-in once again of the cheap variety by the Lady Owls, as, again, I believe it was Emmy Followell with her third personal. And so the Lady Bulldogs in the bonus here will send to the free throw line Caitlin Kathman. Kennedy Burnett ready to come in for the Lady Owls. First free throw is good by Kathman. Burnett comes in, and Henry will check out. And checking in is Obermeyer for Batesville, as Madeline Haskamp will check out. Meanwhile, back at the free throw line, here's Kathman with second free throw, and it's good. Caitlin Kathman with 11. And it's back to a 5-point lead by Batesville at 26-22 with 5 minutes left here in period number 3. Followell with the basketball. She'll challenge inside down the right side, puts it high off the glass. No, she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. A good aggressive move as Followell just put her head down and went to the rack hard. And en route, I believe, was Sydney Campbell with her second personal foul. That's the team's third. And so Followell, with her hands on hips, awaits the presentation of the basketball. Followell, first free throw is good. She now has 2 points on the evening, pulling Seymour to within 3 at 26-23. Now Followell's second free throw. And it's good again. Good motion there. Emmy Followell looking solid from the free throw stripe, and it's back to a 2-point deficit by the Lady Owls. As once again, here comes Batesville with the basketball and the lead at 26-24. Down the right side is Gasell. Baseline right, nobody cut her off. A bump foul on Skidmore. And guess what? Batesville right back at the free throw line. That's Sophie's third personal. Seymour really needs to be careful here as Longmire has a conversation with Nathan Owen, and they'll elect to go with Munson as she will check in for Skidmore momentarily, and right on cue she does so after Sophie Gasell makes the first of 2. So Skidmore will sit out with 8 points here with 4:49 left in period number 3. And now Gasell, second free throw in the air, and it rattles around. It's good again. Sophie Gasell with 7, 28-24. Batesville. Munson across the midcourt stripe. Followell left corner. Followell's met by Obermeyer. Followell takes it across the lane, pulls up, now kicks it out to Burnett. Down here is Gagner. She'll put up a runner partially blocked. That'll be a turnover. And the Lady Owls will drop back defensively there. Gagner took a trip across the lane and brought the ball from her waist on up, and it got tipped out of her hands en route. And now making it from the right baseline, banking it in is Sophie Gasell. She has 9, and it's a 6-point lead here by Batesville. A check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. Batesville 30, Seymour 24. We'll be right back with more action. You're listening to Seymour
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks, and have a great day.
Where we at, we hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Seymour Lady Owls basketball from Batesville. Again, we have a good one. The Lady Bulldogs 30, Seymour 24, and the Lady Owls with the basketball. They'll bring it up the floor now with 4:11 left here in period number 3. Skaggs on the dribble as she works on Wademan. Skaggs on the right wing, still on the dribble, skips it down low, and the ball taken by Haskamp, and she cuts off the pass. Seymour turns it over, and now 3 on the way from the right side, long, and the ball fought for down low as Followell comes up with the basketball, and Madeline Haskamp just picked up her third personal foul. She put a arm right in the back of Followell, and Emmy looking like she was in some discomfort there. As she came down with the rebound. Now checking in is Lydia Haskamp. Checking out is Madeline Haskamp with those three personals. Lydia is a 6-foot senior, so height-wise, Batesville, a lot of weapons in the arsenal in that regard. Right wing it goes over to Skaggs, who dribbled out in between circles. Skaggs, she's got a good motor on the dribble now. Left-hand dribble down the right side, spins, kicks it out. Gagner three on the way. Oh, for the mark. No, she didn't get the roll. And have a ball fought for down low as Followell ties up Haskamp down low, and it will be Seymour basketball. Oh, no, it'll be Batesville basketball, but that was a heads-up play by Followell as she fought down low. Emmy at 5'6", battling the much larger Lydia Haskamp at 6 feet tall. Across the midcourt stripe is Gassell with 3:19 left. Again, Seymour down by 6 at 30-24. Still on the dribble, here's Gassell. Gassell working on Followell. Ball tip. Now they'll go to the left side, right into the hands of Batesville. They'll get it to Wiedemann on top. Now baseline right, foul on Followell, as going up with it harder was Gassell, and she'll go to the free throw line. So Emmy Followell with 4 personal fouls in this ball game, and that could be huge as that young lady's been battling here this evening. And so Batesville looking to extend their lead from the charity stripe here as Gassell launches the first. That's off of the mark. And now a trio of Lady Owls. It will be Audie, Skidmore, and Henry coming in. Gagner, Burnett, and Followell will check out of the ball game. Meanwhile, the Lady Bulldogs will counter with Sydney Campbell. She'll check in. And after some good minutes, Marley Obermeyer will check out for Batesville. Back at the free throw line now, Gassell. Second free throw in the air. That's long. And the rebound goes off of Abby Munson right into the hands of Lydia Haskamp. She'll put it up off the mark. No. Rebound fought for inside. Campbell comes up with it. Now the ball still on the floor. It's pinned. And let's check it here. It should be Seymour basketball, and it is. Those girls are scrapping both sides of the basketball. And by that, I mean Batesville and Seymour really going at it hard here. A high level of competition in that regard is Skidmore down the floor now with 2:42 left. Period number 3. Backdoor inside. Henry banks it up and in. A nice pass from the left wing as Greer Henry now with 8 points. And it's a 30-26 lead by Batesville. Seymour playing some nice high-low as Henry cut to the basket from the right side and puts it up and in. 2:23 left and whistle stops play. And now they're going to whistle Skidmore for her 4th personal. Let's check it here. Well, that's not good. That's her 4th. And now the Lady Owls are considering bringing Followell back in. I think she's coming in here after this free throw attempt by Lydia Haskamp. Haskamp puts it up, and it's good. That's her first point of the ball game as Followell will check in. And Skidmore checking right back out now. And so Seymour having some fouls accumulate here. Kenzie Gagner also with 3 for the Lady Owls. Second free throw gets the roll and good. Lydia Haskamp with 2. 32-26, Batesville. Now here's Munson on the dribble. Left side, Followell on the left wing. Followell will kick it out to Henry. Greer's played a nice ball game tonight. Here is Skaggs. Skaggs over to Followell right wing. Now they'll dump it inside as the ball is tipped away. They tried to get it to Audie. Couldn't do so. That's a Seymour turnover. And now this is really a dicey time of the ball game. Lady Owls down by 6 with 1:52 left in the period. Here's Kathman on the dribble. Left wing fires a 3-ball. No, the ball tipped. Fought for, and coming up with it is Batesville. Going to the floor hard is Gassell. And now a quick timeout will be taken by Batesville as Johnny on the spot. Coach Mitchell Taylor will take this timeout. And so a check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealerships scoreboard. It reads Batesville 32, Seymour 26. We'll come back. You're listening to Seymour.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center this Saturday, Confederate Railroad. JacksonLiveandEvents.com.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Batesville will inbound the basketball from the side court. A minute 38 left, period number 3, as Seymour is down by 6 at 32-26. Batesville on the right side. Here's Campbell, baseline right. She'll make an interior pass to Haskamp. Off of the mark, no. And here comes the Lady Owls once again, as they'll airmail it over the head of Munson in the left corner. So again, a Seymour turnover there at the most inopportune time. The Lady Owls with 11 turnovers here in tonight's ball game. The battle of the boards still a seesaw match here. Both teams with 12 rebounds here tonight. Seymour's 11 turnover, Batesville with 8. And now with a minute 5 left in the period, here is Kathman on the left wing, working on Audie. Kathman at the top of the circle. She'll give it up over to the right side to Gassell. Gassell dumps it down low. Haskamp. And now Haskamp goes right in. I'll tell you what, Greer Henry was just standing there, and the contact was initiated by Lydia Haskamp, and she's called for the blocking foul. Coach Jason Longmire is not happy in the slightest as he articulates that which I just had discerned. And so that will send Haskamp to the free throw line with two free throws here as the conversation continues, as Haskamp makes the first free throw. And it's a 33-26 ball game. That conversation's still going on, and Coach Jason Longmire, he's been known to let the official know a little bit about what he's thinking. Second free throw miss. Seymour with a rebound. And now the ball on the floor recovered by Skidmore with 49 seconds left. Sophie with those 4 fouls now will give it up. Excuse me, that was Greer Henry rather. As they'll take it around the corner. Here is Followell. She'll take it in off of the mark there as she goes with a runner, an air ball. And the rebound goes to Batesville, and the ball tipped out of bounds with 31.6 seconds left here in the period. Now Kinsey Gagner returns to the lineup for Seymour as Henry will check out. Gagner playing with 3 personal. From the side court, Batesville will inbound the basketball. Wademan with 30 seconds left here. Again, a good ball game here tonight as Batesville holds a 33-26 lead. Seymour trying to dig in, and now the ball on the floor got loose momentarily as Haskamp comes up with a basketball. Now they'll go to the right side of Wademan. Wademan skips it over, nearly got away from Kathman. Now the ball is on the floor, gets into the backcourt, bodies everywhere, no calls by nobody. And the ball ends up to Wiedemann. Now high post, here is Gassell. She'll dump it down inside to Haskamp. And now Campbell will challenge at the buzzer. And that's the way this period will end. So, a check the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. We got a good one here in Batesville. It's the Lady Bulldogs 33, the Lady Owls 26. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stahl Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Jennifer Skidmore, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stahl Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Ready to make a difference in our community and be part of something great? Outreach Ministries of Seymour is a local nonprofit dedicated to meeting our community's needs through the love of Christ. Every second and fourth Saturday, our food trailer provides free meals, clothing, and hygiene items to anyone who wants it. Come join us and experience God's love. Event details can be found on our Facebook page, or you can visit us on our website, outreachseymour.org, for more information.
On we go to the fourth period of play. Again, a good ball game here in Batesville. Glad to have you along on WZZB Sports presentation of Seymour Lady Owls basketball. Batesville holding a 33-26 lead in a game that, by and large, has been very well officiated here tonight. Now Batesville will bring it in again with the lead in the basketball. The opening possession here, period number 4. On the dribble, Gasell on the right side, met by Munson. Seymour in a man-to-man all night long. Gagner into the ball game. And now they'll get it on top. Here's Wiedemann. Wiedemann working on Skaggs. Right corner it goes. They'll give and go as Wiedemann goes the bucket hard. And now the outside official makes the call as Wiedemann will go to the free throw line. Who did he ring up here? Well, they've given that to Emmy Followell. I've got her for 5. I'm not sure. Meanwhile, the first free throw is no good. I'm not sure where they assessed that foul because I had Followell with 4 fouls already. The second free throw is up and good. So we'll have to check that. I think they made a mistake there at the scorer's table in that regard. If Emmy only has 3 personals, that's good news for the Lady Owls here. 34-26, Seymour down by 8, needing a bucket here as nearly going out of bounds was Oddie. Instead, she'll turn it over as taking off the pass was Batesville's Sophie Gasell. So Seymour, if anything, most inopportune turnovers here tonight. That's a dozen now this evening. On the right side, they try to loop it down to Campbell, and the ball's tipped, and it's going to be another foul on the Lady Owls. So things have gotten a little tight here. Let's check it. I think they got Abby Oddie there. I really can't see these fingers here tonight. That's 2 on Oddie. And at the free throw line now, they say in the act of shooting, as the first free throw is no good. And now Seymour will bring in Skidmore and Henry along with Burnett. Oddie, Followell, and Skaggs will check out of the ball game. Meanwhile, Madeline Heskamp at the line. Free throws in the air, high arcing shot, rattles around and good. So Madeline Heskamp with her first points of the ball game, 35-26, as all of a sudden Batesville leads it by 9 in a very hard-fought ball game here at Batesville tonight. Now the ball sails out of bounds. Henry tried to find Skaggs on the left wing, and Skaggs broke one way, the ball went the other. That one really hurt now, as going all the way to the bucket, putting it up and in, as Caitlin Kathman scores her 13th point, and now it's an 11-point lead by Batesville. Here's Skidmore with the basketball. Skidmore gives up her dribble, needs some help now, as she'll scoop it over to Henry on top. Henry working on Heskamp. They'll get it on top to Gagner. Gagner directing traffic in between circles. Gagner on the dribble now. 6:19 left in the fourth period. Henry, Skidmore right wing. Skidmore will back it out now. Skidmore still the basketball. She'll get on her horse down the right side. Spins to the middle, backs it back out. Still on the dribble. Now she'll get it out on top to Skaggs, or to Gagner, as Gagner with the basketball. Underhands it to Henry. Henry takes it out on top. Now Skidmore once again. Skidmore splits the defenders down the middle, puts it up, and she's fouled on the way. That probably will be a 4 foul. So that will be Madeline Heskamp, I believe, if I heard him say 20. That is the 4th on Madeline Heskamp. So she'll have to come out of the ball game here with 5:51 left in the period. And it will be Sydney Campbell coming in. Lady Owls get it out into the hands of Skidmore on top. Skidmore still the basketball. She's really trying to find a seam and just can't locate one. Skidmore spins to the middle at the free throw line. Now the ball tipped off of the hands of Henry. There were two Lady Owls in the area, and Coach Jason Longmire is going to call a timeout. So checking the Bob Pointer family of dealership scoreboard, it reads Batesville 37, Seymour 26. We'll take this timeout. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Since 1900, JC Bank has been committed to giving back. That's why we're thrilled to support our local high school sports teams. JC Bank supports young athletes, helping them reach their potential. Because when our local teams succeed, our communities thrive. For over a century, JC Bank has provided top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the JC Bank difference. Or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many people don't know our eyes are a window into our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Doctors Brooks, Lambring, and Smith believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. During a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the signs leading to this problem. Do not wait until it is too late to treat. Visit their website at www.connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information or call for an appointment today at 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Well, the Lady Owls have been shut out so far this quarter. 5:36 left here in period number 4. Batesville with the lead in the basketball at 37-26. And now it's go time for Seymour here. They need to dig in defensively. Here's Wiedemann down the left side. Cut off by Gagner. They'll go to the left wing. Now ball on top. It goes off of the knee of Kathman. They say it was a tip. Kathman recovers in the back court across the midcourt strike now. As she comes out with Skidmore, Sophie needs to be careful. Skip pass inside. Nice job as putting it up and in with Sophie Gassell. Good interior passing as Gassell got loose underneath and spun and put it up and in. And it's the biggest lead of the night at 39-26 by Batesville. Right corner. Here is Gagner. She'll let a three go. Gagner, good! A much-needed free ball by Kinsey Gagner from the right side. So Seymour pulls it to within 10 at 39-29. And that was a fairly well-contested three ball as well. Now they'll skip it in. Now the ball goes off of the foot of Henry as Batesville tried to get it into Sydney Campbell. Here comes Skaggs as she checks in. Burnett will check out. Now Batesville will get it in. Here's Wiedemann. Wiedemann across the top, left-hand dribble, kick out, left side, baseline left. Here's Obermeyer, kicks it right back out to Wiedemann. Now on top to Kathman. Kathman will back it out. Now they'll try to get it down low. Ball run down by Henry. That'll be a turnover. Let's see if Seymour can get on a run here. Here is Henry, right side, over to Gagner. Gagner, who made a three ball just a moment ago, gives it up. Skidmore with 4:17 left. Right wing, gives it up on top. Munson back to Gagner. Gagner across the top. Three on the way by Gagner once again, short. And the rebound fought for inside. Henry nearly comes up with it. Instead, it's Batesville with the rebound. Now they'll go down the floor. Obermeyer in the paint, kicks it out on top, and they'll reset. Here is Kathman with the basketball in between circles. Kathman working on Munson rather. Now the ball gets loose underneath, and traveling with the basketball is Campbell. That'll be a turnover, and they'll hand it right back to the Lady Owls with 3:46 left in this one. And now with 4 fouls, here comes Emmy Fowler back into the game as Munson will check out. Again, a hard-fought battle here at Batesville tonight. Glad to have you along on WZZB Sports presentation of Lady Owls basketball as Skidmore starts to make a move across the top. And that will be a foul on Sophie Gassell with her third. Both teams are 2 team fouls apiece here in period number 4. They'll get it in. Skidmore with the basketball, backs it out. 3:32 left. Skidmore reverses course in the middle, splits the defenders, goes to the floor hard. Now she'll have to pull up, and I'm not sure why the Lady Owls didn't take a timeout there. Whistle stop play. Coach Longmire having a conversation. Not sure what that's about, but nonetheless, Madeline Heskamp will check in. Checking out is Marley Obermeyer. as Lady Owls will inbound underneath their own bucket here, baseline right, and the ball tipped right back out of bounds by Haskamp. So Seymour will rethink that as now Greer Henry will inbound the basketball. They'll get it way out on top. Here's Skidmore. 3:21 left. They'll get it inside. Henry kick out. Here is Gagner. Loops it back. 3 on the way by Henry. Long, and the rebound fought for Skidmore comes up with it for Lady Owls. They'll reset here. Gagner looking for a seam. Kicks out. Here is Henry. Greer gets it over the free throw stripe to Falwell. Falwell lowers the shoulder, goes up, puts it off of the glass. Good. Emmy Falwell with a huge bucket for the Lady Owls. Seymour pulls within 8 at 39-31 with 2:53 left here in regulation. Nice ball movement by the Lady Owls on that particular trip down the floor as Kathman now on the dribble. Once again, Seymour looking to make a stop. Coming out to help out is Henry. They'll get it down low. Here is Campbell in the paint. A runner gets the roll. Sydney Campbell with a big bucket for Batesville, and it's back up to a 10-point lead. 2:21 left here in this one. 41-31 Batesville. Backing out is Skidmore. Skidmore right side. Now on top to Falwell. Seymour needs to really get on their horse here as Gagner gets it. 3 on the way, right wing. Gagner, good! Kinsey Gagner with her second free ball of the night. And a quick timeout by Seymour. A check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It's Batesville 41, Seymour 34. We'll come back in 1 minute. You're listening to Lady Owls basketball.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seyho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seyho Insurance Services. At Seyho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at seyho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seyho Smart.
Well, the Lady Owls just will not go away in this one as Batesville trying to put Seymour away. The Lady Bulldogs had gotten up to at least a 12 or 13-point lead here as I check my score sheet here. As Seymour comes roaring back once again here to pull it to within a 41-34 deficit here with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in regulation. So coming out of the timeout, Seymour will deploy full court pressure. Batesville will get it down the floor into the hands of Haskamp at the midcourt stripe, and she travels on the basketball. Thank you very much. And now Seymour will bring in both Skidmore and Henry, who checked out momentarily. Burnett and Falwell will check out. And so Seymour now licking their chops here, trying to put the squeeze on this Lady Bulldog ball club. As Skaggs will get it in to Henry. Henry across the midcourt stripe, approaching 2 minutes left here. Skidmore in between circles. Thought about a three, pulls it down. She'll take it in 1-on-3. She'll draw some contact here. She'll go to the free throw line. And that will stop the clock with a minute 50 seconds, or minute 57 seconds left. And the foul will be on Sophie Gassell. That's her fourth personal as she joins Madeline Haskamp with 4. Big free throws here by Skidmore. First one in the air. It's good. Sophie Skidmore with 9 points in tonight's ball game. And now Audie will check in. Henry will check out here. And now second free throw in the air by Skidmore. Good again. Sophie Skidmore calmly makes her 10th point of the evening. It's a 5-point ball game, 41-36. As Lady Owls again have dug their way back into this one with 1:57 left here in regulation. Seymour now will drop back as coming across the midcourt stripe will be Gassell and a bump foul on Gagner. And that was really ill-advised there. A little bump in midcourt. That's her fourth personal. And so both teams now with 3 team fouls apiece here. Batesville will get it in. Here's Gassell. She's working on Gagner once again. Gassell, left-hand dribble into the paint, skips it over to Campbell. They'll get it out on top to Kathman. Kathman working on Audie. Coming out to help is Gagner. Kathman will give it away. And now there's a timeout on the floor as Batesville will take a timeout in this one. So a check of the Bob Pointer Family Dealership scoreboard. It reads, Batesville 41, Seymour 36. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Lady Owls.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
Back here in Batesville, 94 seconds left in this one. As far as regulation is concerned, Seymour has pulled their way back to within 5 at 41-36 here, as the Lady Owls really showing some grit here for Coach Jason Longmire. And I'll tell you what, win or lose, you just go to the turnover statistic here tonight for Seymour at 14. And that certainly has had an impact here for this ball club. But Seymour has come roaring back now. Batesville will get it into Kathman. They'll hand it off to Gasell across the midcourt stripe, baseline left. And now a shove by Followell. She's just fouled out of the ball game. Well, I say that was, they're going to have her for her fourth. Somewhere along the line, somebody's eraser didn't work. Now the Lady Bulldogs will get it in to Campbell. She's 1 on 3, and a foul on the play will stop the clock again with 1:23 left here. So that will be Kennedy Burnett with her first personal. So that will send Batesville to the free throw line. And the first from Sydney Campbell. She had 2 free throws coming her way. And Seymour trying to extend the game here with use of fouls, as the first of 2 made by Campbell. 42-36. Gagner checks in. Also, Skidmore will check in. Followell checks out. And I believe Burnett checks out of the ball game. Meanwhile, Sydney Campbell, second free throw on the way. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound inside. Puts it right back up. Off of the rim. No. Is once again, Madeline Haskamp had a putback and a foul on the play. And it will be on Batesville. That will be, they're showing the 5th foul on Madeline Haskamp. And so the Lady Owls are walking down the floor as if they were in a shooting situation. That is not the case. But nonetheless, a substitution will be made here as Sophie Gasell will check in. Madeline Haskamp will check out, the 5'10 sophomore. 1 point in tonight's ball game, but doing some heroic work underneath now. 1:17 left. Seymour with the basketball. Here's Skidmore. She'll take it down the left side of the floor, kicks it over to Skaggs in the left corner. Skaggs gives it up now to Skidmore once again with 1:07 left. Seymour needing to launch one in a hurry here. Skidmore leans in across the lane, travels on the basketball. Tough right there as she just stuttered her feet there, shuffled them en route. And so Seymour again with 1:02, it's still down by 6. A couple of possessions in terms of 3-point opportunities. Seymour now full court pressure as Batesville will get it in. Seymour wanting to foul now. They'll try to track down Gasell as Burnett swung and missed on the first foul attempt and then landed the second one. And so that will be Kennedy's second personal foul. That will send Gasell to the free throw line. Gasell with 12 points in tonight's ball game. Lady Bulldogs led by Kaylin Kathman with 13. First free throw, it's a miss. And now Seymour will return Henry and Skidmore and Gagner to the lineup as Burnett, along with Followell and Oddie, will check out once again as Seymour working that rotation here tonight pretty effectively. Second free throw on the way. That's long, and a rebound goes to Batesville, putting it up and in reverse layup. Sydney Campbell off with a missed free throw. And that one was a dagger right there. Here's Skidmore down the floor. Right side down the lane, puts it up off of the side of the rim. No, she's fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line with the clock stopped at 41.8 seconds left. So Longmire, Coach Longmire with three people in jeopardy of fouling out in Gagner, Skidmore, and Followell, has a rotation here set to come in to replace those three Lady Owls. As Skidmore makes the first of two. Checking in will be Followell and Oddie. Checking out will be Gagner and Followell. And the second free throw by Skidmore, good again. Sophie Skidmore with a dozen. Seymour pulls within 6 at 44-38. Seymour full court pressure now. They need to foul somebody right here and right now. It should be Gagner, or it should be Skaggs rather. She gets the push. And now ending up in the parking lot was whoever it was that just got fouled. She took off running. That was Sophie Gassell. She ran out the door and now comes right back to the free throw line as Claire Skaggs has picked up her third personal. That actually was pretty funny as Gassell just kept on choo-chooing along there out the door as she misses the first of two. And now rotating right back in is Henry, Skidmore, and Gagner. So Gassell, a bit of a pressure-packed free throw here with 35.6 on the clock. It's up in the air, and it's good. Sophie Gassell with 13. That was a big free throw there. Puts Batesville up by 7 at 45-38. 30 seconds left. Skidmore the basketball, right wing. Looking to get some space now. She'll kick it out. Gagner three on the way. Off of the side of the rim. No. And the rebound goes to Batesville. And now a reach-in foul in transition. Let's see who they got there. That will be on Greer Henry. That's her third. So back we go to the free throw line as Followell will check in. Henry will check out. And Marley Obermeyer will await the presentation of the basketball with 2 free throws coming her way, and her ball club up by 7 at 45-38 with 21.3 seconds left here. First free throw by Obermeyer, rattles around, no. Boy, they've left some money in the bank there. Marley Obermeyer, a 5'8 senior. Second free throw, she pushes that one up. Gets the roll. 46-38 as Batesville up by 8, and that'll just about do it here. Right corner, three on the way by Skaggs. That's off of the mark. Rebound by Gagner. Kick out to Skaggs once again. And a launch by Gagner. That's wide of the mark. And it will be Batesville basketball with 8.1 seconds left. And so Batesville, all they have to do is get it in bounds, and they'll just hold it here, and that's the way this ball game will end. What a battle here tonight at Batesville as the Lady Bulldogs will improve their record to 4-2 on the year. Seymour will fall to 2-2 as Lady Bulldogs win this one tonight here in Batesville, 46-38. We'll come back. We'll start the postgame show in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lady Owls basketball.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank, wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at BeattyInsurance.com. Beatty Insurance, we are here when you need us.
Back here at Batesville High School, where the Lady Owls fall tonight by a score of 46-38 in a hard-fought ball game here this evening. As again, Seymour goes to 2-2. Batesville improves to 4-2. And again, just a high-caliber battle here tonight at Batesville. Let's take a look at the scoring for the Lady Bulldogs here tonight, as they were led in scoring by a duo of players. Caitlin Kathman had 13 points. She had a 3-ball, 6 points inside the arc, and 4 free throws. A well-rounded night for Kathman. And in addition, it was Sophie Gassell with 13 points. She scored 8 points from the floor and 5 big free throws from the free throw line to join Kathman as co-leaders in scoring for this Batesville Ball Club. 11 points in the books for Sydney Campbell. Campbell with 6 points inside the arc, as well as 5 points from the free throw line. In addition, 1 point for Wiedemann as Nora scores 1 point from the free throw line. A free throw by Madeline Haskamp, and 4 points by Marley Obermeyer. That included a 3-ball and a free throw, and 3 points from a free throw line by Lydia Haskamp for the Lady Bulldogs, who shot 48% from the floor tonight, going 12 of 25 from the floor. They were 10 of 18 inside the arc, 2 of 7 from long range, and they had 35 free throws here tonight. They go 20 of 35 from the free throw line, shooting 57.1%. And as we mentioned earlier, they certainly left a lot of points on the board there. As again, that's a look at the free throws. They committed 11 turnovers and pulled down 16 rebounds. We'll come back. We'll look at Lady Owls scoring as the post-game show continues. You're listening to Seymour Owls basketball.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
Back here again at Batesville High School, where the Lady Owls have dropped this contest here tonight by a final score of 46-38. And we'll take a look at Seymour scoring now tonight. Seymour led by Sophie Skidmore's 12 points here this evening. She had a 3-ball, 2 points from the floor inside the arc, as well as 7 free throws down the stretch here. Again, finishing with 12 points to lead the Lady Owls scoring. In addition, Greer Henry, a nice night for Greer. A couple of 3 balls and a field goal as she scores 8 points in tonight's ball game. Also for the Lady Owls, Kenzie Gagner, a couple of 3 balls. Claire Skaggs with 3 points as a result of a 3-ball as well. In addition for Seymour, Emmy Munson with 2. And it was Abby Oddie also with a field goal with 2 points. And then 5 points by Emmy Followell as she scores a field goal and 3 points from the free throw line. Again, a total of 38 points for this Lady Owls ball club that coming into tonight's game was averaging 46.7 points per game. So that's a look at the Lady Owls scoring here tonight. We'll come back. We'll name the Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Lady Owls player of the game. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Many people do not know that our eyes tell a lot about our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Drs. Smith, Lambring, and Brooks believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. With a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the symptoms leading to this problem. Do not wait until it's too late. Visit their website at connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information, or call for an appointment today, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
And we're back here at Batesville High School once again, where we will name the Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Lady Owls player of the game tonight. We're going to go with Sophie Skidmore. In addition to her scoring tonight, really a big three ball is really what tipped the scales in her favor this evening, as she made a huge three as time expired in period number 2. That really changed the momentum and allowed the Lady Owls to get back into this contest again at the halfway mark. So, again, congratulations, Sophie Skidmore, tonight's Seymour Lady Owls Connor Smith Eye Center player of the game. Well, this ball game was a hard-fought affair, as at the end of the first period, Seymour took the lead at 9-8 after owning a 2-0 lead to open scoring tonight, and came back and won the first period in that regard. And then the Lady Bulldogs outscored the Lady Owls 13-8 in period number 2. But again, that could have been much worse had it not been for that three ball that I mentioned earlier by Skidmore, as at halftime the scoreboard read Batesville 21, Seymour 17. Third period, Seymour was outscored 12-9 as the Lady Owls continued battling to a 33-26 deficit at the end of the third, and then pretty much an even fourth period as Batesville outscores Seymour 13-12. And they're able to pick up the win in tonight's contest by a final score of 46-38. From here, the Lady Owls are off until December 3rd. Excuse me, that's not correct. They are at Greensburg on November 30th. That will be a 1:30 p.m. start. And again, we'll look forward to covering that ball game for you for WZZB Sports presentation of Lady Owls basketball. In addition, their schedule, Bloomington South and Brownstown Central at home at LSG December 3rd and December 5th. So plan now to back your Seymour Lady Owls as they return home again to take on Bloomington South December 3rd. Always a big battle against Brownstown Central 2 nights later on December 5th. Once again, Batesville improves to 4-2 as they will move on from here, as they will take on Jacksonville on Friday night. And again, congratulations to Coach Mitchell Taylor as they improve to 3-2. Seymour falls to 2-2 on the year. Well, we've enjoyed having you along here for tonight's broadcast of Lady Owls basketball. As always, it's a pleasure to have you along. And again, we'll look forward to bringing you Lady Owls basketball all season long right here on WZZB and the regular home for Lady Owls basketball, 92.7 WXKU. So again, for the final time, once again, the final score